Hello, it's me, Joyce again. Today is a special edition because Rummy, the cat, is going to tell us a story. Go on, Rummy.
Well, I'm Rummy the cat, as you all know, and I'm going to tell you a story about a horse called Brainbox. Once upon a time, a horse lived by himself in a large meadow. His name was Brainbox, but he was not a really clever horse at all. In his meadow, Brainbox had grass to eat, a stream to drink, but he had no company. He felt very lonely. He needed another horse to be his friend. One day, Brainbox could bear his loneliness no more. He trotted to the far end of his meadow. Then he turned and began to canter, then to gallop. Toward the other end, he galloped as fast as he could, faster and faster, until he reached the hedge, and then he jumped. He cleared the hedge, jumping right out of his meadow altogether, and into the lane on the other side. "This is a lane," said Brainbox to himself.
If I go along it, perhaps I shall find another horse to be my friend.
He began to trot down the lane. As he went, he kept a sharp lookout for another horse. One thing was worrying Brainbox. He was not certain of recognizing another horse if he saw one. He had lived alone in his meadow for so long that he could not remember what other horses looked like.
"And if I can't remember that," said Brainbox to himself, "then I've nothing to go on, have I?" He was not a very clever horse.
He was not clever, but he was determined.
"I shall just have to ask
Again, and ask and ask and ask again.
The first creature he saw in the lane was a snake,
a harmless grass snake. The snake was gliding among the grasses at the side of the lane.
Brainbox called,
"Wait, you there!"
The snake paused for a moment.
"Are you a horse?"
asked Brainbox. "Because I'm looking for a horse to be my friend." The snake gazed at him in amazement.
"Silly, so silly," hissed the snake. "Can't you see I'm not a horse? I'm a snake."
"How can one tell the difference?" asked Brainbox.
"Horses have legs, for one thing," said the snake. "Snakes haven't. They don't need them. Watch." And legless, the snake glided swiftly away and out of sight among the grasses.
"Well now, that's a useful bit of information for a start," said the not so very clever Brainbox. "Now, I know that I have to find a creature with legs if I am to find a horse to be my friend." And he trotted down the lane. The next creature he saw in the lane was a hen who had strayed from her hen run. She was pecking about on the lane when the horse caught sight of her. She pecked here at a seed, there at an insect, and as she pecked, she ran to and fro. "On legs," said Brainbox to himself. So he called out, "You there, with legs, are you a horse?" "I'm looking for a horse to be my friend." The hen cackled, "Well, Can't you see? But you've got legs. And I've wings too. Look, said the hen, and she stretched her wings and flapped them. Hens have wings, horse haven't. No winged horses? No. Hens yes, horse no. Pity, said Brainbox to himself. He thought, this question of wing or not wing complicates everything. He decided not to think about wings or not wings, but he decided to concentrate only on legs. Aloud, he said to the hen, all the same, you could be a horse, couldn't you? You have legs, but only 2, said the hen. Hens 2, horse 4. Hens 2, horse 4. So I need an animal with 4 legs if I want to be a horse to be my friend, said Brainbox. He just wanted to check. But the hen had seen a beetle in the grass. Without waiting to answer, she scuttled away after it, and Brainbox was left alone. 4 legs, he said to himself. He decided that he was sure he was right, even without the hen saying so. 4 legs, he repeated, memorizing the information. 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs, 4 legs. He began once more to trot down the lane. The next animal he came upon was a dog who had just found an old bone. The dog was gnawing at his bone, so Brainbox had time to look at him closely. Brainbox saw that the dog had legs. He counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4. He said joyfully, I say, you've got 4 legs. I've counted them. Exactly 4. So please, you are a horse, aren't you? I'm looking for a horse to be my friend.